PG Fit would like to welcome you to the 8-week Summer Core Challenge. Phase 1 is to detox, Phase 2 is to ignite, and Phase 3 is to thrive. Our main objectives with the 8-week Summer Core Challenge are to help you get healthier and lose weight. Our main objective is really to help improve your overall health. And as a byproduct, we know that you'll actually lose weight or change your body composition. My name is Michael Romig, and this is Karina Vanya. Our mission at PG Fit is to help our clients accomplish their health and fitness goals, and we're really excited to be able to bring this challenge to you because we're going to give you the education and the tools that you need in order to make the appropriate lifestyle changes, and that's really what it's about. We recently partnered with Mark McDonald. Just to give you a little bit of background on Mark, Mark is the owner of Venice Nutrition. He also wrote a book called Body Confidence, which is a New York Times bestseller. He's an international fitness and nutrition expert. He's a TV personality. He's the fitness expert next to Sanjay Gupta on CNN. He's also a fitness model, and he is the creator of the HLN 8-week run. We've recently partnered with Venice Nutrition to be able to bring this program to you, and we're really excited about our partnership because with this summer 8-week core challenge, we're going to be giving you the Venice Nutrition client manual, which breaks down in detail exactly what you need to do as far as nutrition, exercise, and as far as your nutrition and exercise programs, and what you really need to be able to do long term, and what habits you need to develop in order to make the appropriate lifestyle changes. There are several principles that we want to discuss before we get started. The first thing to understand is that there are 3 levels of metabolism. You may have an ectomorphic, mesomorphic, or an endomorphic body type. And this is important to understand because your results on this program are going to vary depending on your body type and your metabolism. Even if you have a slow metabolism, that may only account for, if you look at one of the worst metabolic conditions out there, like Syndrome X, that only accounts for maybe 10 to 15% of a person's overall weight gain. And that's important to understand because even if you have a really slow metabolism, you can still lose weight. You can still accomplish your health and fitness goals. There's this principle known as the cycle of yo-yo dieting. All diets work temporarily because you're cutting calories or you're cutting one of your macronutrients out. And when you're cutting calories, you're going to be able to lose weight. But when you lose weight, or when you cut your calories or your macronutrients, your blood sugar is going to drop. And there's a hormone release that's called glucagon, and as a result, you start burning muscle. And then the hunger and the cravings begin to intensify, and typically you overeat, or you crave simple and refined carbohydrates, and you overeat them, and as a result, your blood sugar spikes, insulin is released, and you start storing body fat. And it's this vicious cycle. If you look at the first 3 letters in the word diet, they spell die. And that's the problem. All diets are temporary. And eventually, once you stop dieting, you gain the weight back. And generally, when you gain the weight back, you're increasing your body fat. And that's definitely not a good thing. There's a fancy word for blood sugar known as glycogen, and it's your body's first primary source for fuel. Your blood sugar should be within a specific range to reach homeostasis, and this range is between 80 and 120 milligrams per deciliter. When your blood sugar spikes, you start storing fat, and when your blood sugar drops, you start burning muscle. It's really that simple. So when you consume too many calories or carbohydrates, your blood sugar is going to spike, and you're going to start storing body fat. And when you skip a meal or you restrict your calories or carbohydrates, your blood sugar is going to drop, and you're going to start burning muscle. And like I said before, your energy is going to crash, the cravings are going to intensify, and typically you're going to overeat. Especially you're going to crave and overeat refined and processed carbohydrates, which will spike your blood sugar and start this vicious cycle all over again. When your blood sugar is stable, fat is released into the bloodstream, and it's actually absorbed by the muscles and used as energy. When your blood sugar is not stable, there's no way you can efficiently burn body fat, and that's really important to understand. There are 4 levels of metabolism. For a female, or 4 levels of health. For a female, your body fat percentage should be somewhere between 16 and 25%. And that is not dependent on your age, but most females should be somewhere between a fit and a moderate level of health. And for males, they should be somewhere between 8 and 16%, which is a fit to moderate level of health. Now, there are different ways to measure your progress. The first thing that you should notice, especially during the detox phase, is you should notice an increase in your energy levels. And then you should start to notice that the sugar cravings are reduced. And then once you start phase 2, which is ignite, you should start noticing that your appetite will increase, especially once you start consuming 5 to 6 small meals. You'll notice that your metabolism or your metabolic rate will start to increase. The fourth thing you're going to notice is that your clothes are starting to fit looser. And then you'll notice a difference in the mirror. Then you'll notice that your body fat percentage is starting to decrease. And typically one of the last things you'll notice is a decrease in your body weight. Most people base their progress on whether or not their body weight is decreasing. And the last thing you want to do is start weighing yourself every day, because that's one. It typically takes about 3 to 4 weeks before you'll start to know any type of physiological change. And so the last thing you want to do is weigh yourself every day and base your results on whether or not your body fat is changing. So phase 1 is detox, lose the bloat. And this is going to be week 1, which is the first 7 days. Step 1 is to cut. You want to cut all foods out that cause bloating. Step 2 is to clean. You want to add clean foods and supplements to help you cleanse. And step 3 is to flush. You want to flush all the toxins and impurities out of your system by drinking plenty of water. Phase 2 is ignite, and this is really where you're going to start burning the visceral fat around your abdominal region. And this is going to be week 2 through 8, which is the next 49 days. Step 1 is to burn. You want to burn your belly fat by adding in a 6 meal made up of complex carbohydrates, and then adding a metabolism booster like a thermogenic, like the core burn that we're going to recommend. Step 2 is to sculpt. You want to sculpt your body by following a structured cardiovascular and strength training programs. Step 3 is to restore. You want to restore your digestive system with probiotics. As you're detoxing, you're going to be eliminating toxins and impurities from your system. You're also going to be removing unhealthy and healthy bacteria. You want to make sure you're restoring your digestive system with healthy bacteria with probiotics. Phase 3 is thrive, and this is really the most important phase because this is what you're going to be doing the rest of your life. Step 1 is to reprogram your metabolism. The whole point of this program is to help increase your metabolic rate. By consuming the 5 to 6 small meals, you're going to start increasing your metabolism. Step 2 is to diversify, and this is where a lot of people fail because they don't understand the importance of having an off-plan meal or consuming their favorite foods or restructuring their exercise programs. And it's really important to make sure that you're eating a variety of foods, that you're having an off-plan meal every now and then, that you're consuming your favorite foods, that you're changing your cardiovascular and strength training programs every 3 to 4 weeks, because it's important to make sure that you're able to continue to break through plateaus. And step 3, which is really, to me, one of the most important steps, is to energize. Once you start accomplishing your health and fitness goals, it's so important that you engage your family member and friends in the process, because unless you start engaging other people and developing a support system around you, you'll never be able to achieve your results long term. So what's next? Well, we would like to ask you to come join the 8-week Core Challenge. It's only $99, and as part of the program, you're going to be able to get the Venice Nutrition Manual. You'll be able to get all the documents you need in order to help you reach your health and fitness goals. There are supplements that we would recommend. They're not necessary, but we do highly recommend them because they're going to help you reach your goals that much quicker. So if you haven't been properly assessed, we would recommend that you come in for an assessment so we can evaluate you and see where you're at. There are several ways that we're going to be able to measure your progress. Obviously, we're going to analyze your body composition, and we're going to look at your results on a week-to-week basis to see whether or not you're starting to see a difference in the scale or specifically seeing a difference in your body composition. Like we said, our main objective is to help you get healthier, and really part of helping you get healthier is to help you overcome muscle imbalances or posture deviances that might be limiting you or holding you back. And so we want to make sure that we take you through a biomechanical screening process in order to make sure that we've structured cardiovascular and strength training programs that are specific to you. And then we'd also recommend that if you do have any muscle imbalances or posture deviances, that you meet with one of our partners, Rosti, to be able to help you start following a corrective exercise strategy and developing the correct soft tissue work regimen that you need to in order to be able to overcome those imbalances or posture deviances. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me. You can email me at michael@pgfit.com, or you can give us a call at 832-303-7004. We hope you found this webinar to be helpful, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you very much.